Everybody, this is an overview of the directions for the Unit 4 reflective writing for semester 2. This is a very similar assignment to the reflective writing piece we did in first semester. First, I want to remind everybody that we should not be using AI at all for writing assignments in language arts. That includes editing tools like Grammarly or Microsoft Editor that is included in Microsoft Word. Reflective writing is making connections between what you've read and your own experiences, but we should not be explaining or summarizing what you've read. So that includes a summary of the novel so far and a summary of this passage, right? We are thinking about what we're reading, we are making connections to what we're reading, but we're not writing about what we're reading. And the purpose of this type of writing is to mimic the type of writing that you will see when you take your writing SOL in March of 8th grade. So here's a quick passage from A Long Walk to Water, and then we are going to respond to the prompt down here at the bottom. So we're going to be thinking about how Salva demonstrates perseverance, how Salva reaches his goals in the novel, but we're not going to be writing about this piece. Here's the passage. As if by magic, Uncle was suddenly at his side. Salva Mawain Dut Arik, he said, using Salva's full name loud and clear. Salva lifted his head, the sobs interrupted by surprise. Do you see that group of bushes? Uncle said, pointing. You only need to walk as far as those bushes. Can you do that, Salva Mawain Dut Arik? Salva wiped his eyes with the back of his hand. He could see the bushes. They did not look too far away. Uncle reached into his bag. He took out a tamarind and handed it to Salva. Chewing on the sour, juicy fruit made Salva feel a little bit better. When they reached the bushes, Uncle pointed out a clump of rocks up ahead and told Salva to walk as far as the rocks. After that, a lone acacia. Another clump of rocks. A spot bare of everything except sand. Uncle continued in this way for the rest of the walk. Each time he spoke to Salva using his full name. Each time Salva would think of his family and his village, and he was somehow able to keep his wounded feet moving forward, one painful step at a time. At last, the sun was reluctantly forced from the sky. A blessing of darkness fell across the desert, and it was time to rest. So here's the writing prompt, and this piece right here in bold is the piece that you are going to respond to. Both Salva and Naya demonstrate perseverance as they work to survive in the long walk to water. It takes hard work and perseverance to achieve big goals. Identify a goal that was difficult to reach and explain how you accomplished it. So again, you are writing using your own personal experiences, right? Our examples should be from our own life. We should not be writing about the passage. We should be thinking about how Salva reaches his goals, how Naya reaches her goals, and then applying that to your own life, right? So this should be a full paragraph with a clear topic sentence, right? That topic sentence should explain what the goal was that you were trying to accomplish. That's the first sentence of your paragraph, should identify that goal. Your body paragraph or your paragraph should be supported by specific examples from your own experiences, right? Not the novel, that support that idea of the goal you were trying to accomplish. So you're going to explain how you accomplished the goal. You should end your paragraph with a strong closing sentence that kind of sums everything up. So here down at the bottom is a example paragraph of what your paragraph could look like. So here I have my topic sentence that explains the goal that I set. I have supporting details. So I planned ahead, I made a list, I delegated, I asked for help, and then I explained with specific details of how I did that in between. Finally, I have a summarizing sentence that sums everything up, and you guys can see kind of color-coded here. This format is called hamburger paragraph. You're, of course, welcome to use other paragraph formats as long as you have all those elements of a topic sentence, supporting details, and a closing sentence. Here on the rubric, we have a couple of resources, including a graphic organizer that you're welcome to use. Just make sure you submit your paragraph on a new document when you do submit it. And then another video about that hamburger paragraph format. Please ask your teacher if you have any questions about this assignment.